Welcome to June 2025, the sixth month of this nine universal year. Today we are covering the universal energies for week three of June. And so June is the sixth month of this nine universal year. Nine universal year, meaning we are closing all of the energetic loops that opened all the way back in 2017, Rooster year. When it comes to Chinese astrology, Rooster year, we are in a snake year, the same trine. We are closing all of these energetic loops. And so January, the first month, got us moving, got this conclusion moving towards that direction. It just started the process. February, the second month, gave us a sneak peek, gave us a little insight into what this nine universal year is going to hold for us. March was all about stripping away, beginning to strip away what was. So we had two eclipses. We had both a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. We had five or six planets in Pisces during the end of the month at the eclipse, the solar eclipse at the end of the month. We had two, I think we had two planets for sure. We might have even had three planets retrograde at the beginning of the month, but I know we had Venus retrograde, we had Mars retrograde. So it was all of this conclusion, stripping away, eliminating the beliefs that no longer serve us. All of that process really started to get heavy in March. April, the fourth month, was laying the foundation, beginning to build the foundation that's going to allow us to actually transition from what was into what will be. May, the fifth month, five representing change, adaptability, curiosity, we begun to actually change. The process of change started to actually appear. We were actually manifesting change. June, the sixth month, six representing selfless service, duty, working to get over challenges, hardships, barriers. And so June is all about doing the work, the actual work, the day-to-day work to transition us from what was into what will be. Okay. So this month started off during the first week with Mercury joining Jupiter in Gemini on Friday, Venus Day. Then we went the very next day, Saturn ruled Saturday with the seven energy, divine intelligence, Mars entering Leo, joining Ketu. Last week we had the full moon in Scorpio, and all of this astrology is based on Vedic, sidereal astrology. Instead of Western, which goes off of the equinoxes, this is all based off of the constellation points themselves. So this is all sidereal astrology. And so Sunday, this week, we start the week off with the sun joining both Jupiter and Mercury here in Gemini. And that's the only major transit we have astrology wise for June. This is what the rest of the month looks like numerology wise. And so here are the starting positions for the planets for this 25th week of the year. So you have two, divine intuition, support, feminine energy, pairing up with five energy. Like I mentioned, five simply represents change, adaptability, transition, curiosity. So we have divine intuition and change building up into seven energy. Seven energy, divine intelligence. It is introspective. It is reflective, meaning you reflect on what you can do better. And so this week we have Venus in Aries, the Sun in Taurus until it moves into Jupiter and to Gemini with Jupiter and Mercury here at the beginning of the week on Sunday. Ketu and Mars are in Leo. The moon is starting the week off in Capricorn. Rahu's in Aquarius, and Saturn is still in Pisces. And so, like I mentioned, all of these days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, are all ruled by a planet. Sunday is ruled by the sun, Monday, the moon, Tuesday, Mars, Wednesday, Mercury, Thursday, Jupiter, Friday, Venus, Saturday, Saturn. And so you can see Sunday ruled by the sun is entering Gemini. This is magnifying this effect. And so Mercury entered Gemini at the beginning of the month on a Venus day. Mars entered Leo, leaving Cancer after it had its retrograde in Cancer. We had such a long time of this Mars fiery action energy in the highly emotional water sign of Cancer. Saturn, with that seven energy popping back up, brought us out of that energy into Leo. Big, bold fire sign with the fiery energy of Leo, being bold, going for action. But this is still being impacted by Ketu because Ketu was already in Leo. So Mars joined Ketu in Leo. Ketu detachment. So there's Saturn's not going to let us just fly forward. And so the sun enters Gemini on a sun ruled Sunday, the 15th. So you can see the reason I keep putting this in all of these weak energies is because you can start to layer what happens with the planetary energy by what's happening with the astrological transits, along with what the numerology, life path, and day energy actually is. So Wednesday, last Wednesday, full moon in Scorpio on a karmic 11, Master 2, karmic inspiration day, ruled by Wednesday, Mercury, when we just had Mercury re-enter Gemini, joining Jupiter, wisdom, intelligence, Mercury communication, analytical communication, thinking, intelligence, entering Gemini, communication, reflective, all about associating and reflecting society back to itself. So if you were going to start a new marketing campaign, this eight energy, eight life path, 26 divine work, selfless service, building up to the eight karmic eight with the inspiring master 2 11 energy on a Mercury ruled Wednesday, fantastic day. One of the best days for this entire month to start a new marketing campaign. You have Mercury supporting the powerful material success of the eight with the divine intuition and inspiration of the 11. So you can see how these energies start to overlap on top of each other. So this is the overview for week 3, Monday, on the 21-3 life path with 15-6 energy. The sun is joining Mercury and Jupiter in Gemini. Monday, the 22-4, Master 4 with the 16-7 energy. Tuesday, the 5 life path, 8 energy day. Wednesday, the 6 life path, 9 energy day. Thursday, 7 life path, 1 energy. Friday, 8 life path, 2 energy. So this energy from here is also happening here, and then it's also going to repeat here. And this is how you can begin to stack and build. We started the month here on the second day of the month with the moon supporting us with this 8 life path 2 energy day. Then we had Mercury supporting us with the 8 life path 2 energy day. And then we have Venus supporting us with the 8 life path 2 energy day. And then we move into Sunday again with the 8 life path 2 energy day as Venus enters Taurus. So you can see how these energies build, and this is how you can compound. This is how some people move infinitely faster than others because every day, Monday, they crushed it. Wednesday, they started their new campaign. Friday, Venus Day, business day. They made some tweaks and adjustments. Comes all the way back around Sunday, they cash in with the sun joining Mercury and Gemini right here. They have this whole week to get it rolling. Then you have the sun and Jupiter staying in Gemini, Mercury leaves, and then they have this day to cash in. And that's just for this one day. The same thing happens here. The 1st, the 10th, the 19th, the 28th. Same thing with the 3rd, the 12th, 21st, 30th. So these are compounding days. You can compound the energy across the month. And that's how some people move so much faster than others. So we're going to jump right into this. Not really. I mean, we've been given a pretty good overview. So we're going to go day by day now for the rest of the week. And so to give you a little bit more insight into how you can utilize each one of these days in order to find success, in order to plan the upcoming week. So Sunday, June 15th, ruled by the sun, we have the sun entering Gemini. The sun will be staying here all the way until June 16th. We only have 1 week of the sun being with Mercury and Jupiter because on June 22nd, Mercury will be leaving. So then we will just have the sun and Jupiter staying in Gemini. So take advantage of this week while you have all three energies chilling, giving you energy in Jupiter, or giving you energy in Gemini. Sun, Mercury, Jupiter in Gemini. The three life path being flavored with 2 energy and 1 energy, giving us lots of energy. 1 energy, masculine, new beginnings, aggression. 2 energy, soft, feminine energy, divine intuition, creating this 3 high energy, playful, fun, ambitious, dynamic life path that we access. So you access the life path by utilizing the energy of the day. So you access this 3 life path, this high energy, playful, fun, lucky, ambitious, and dynamic life path by doing things and utilizing these 6 energies. So playful service is the theme for Sunday. 6 energy representing selfless service, nurturing, harmonious. And this flavor of the 6 energy is being flavored by the 1 and the 5, new beginnings and change, with Sunday and the sun entering Gemini. So the sun joining Mercury and Jupiter in Gemini is going to be also aspected by Rahu, which is a obsessive energy, which is currently sitting in Aquarius, which is all about innovation, new, uniqueness, not fitting along simply to fit along, beating to the beat of your own drum. And so it's time on Sunday to begin sharing your individual experiences that you have gone through. The universe is craving that uniqueness in how you communicate authentically. We only have, like I've said multiple times, we only have 1 week of this energy because Mercury will be leaving and entering Cancer next Sunday on the 22nd. So take advantage of the clarity of thought that's being given to us with the sun and Jupiter coming together in Gemini, combining with the bold and articulate communication that Mercury and sun being together gives us. These 3 planets coming together in the high energy Gemini, it's going to be overflowing with energy. So being sure to take a breath, pause, think about it for a second before you say everything out loud. Rahu giving us this jolt of energy, this obsessive nature to, just go, go, go. You don't want to be word vomiting all over the place. the amount of information overload from the analytical energy of Mercury combining with this high communication, high sociable Gemini with the sun amplifying all of this information overload, feeling like you have 1,000 tabs open in your mind, possible, likely to happen this week. Taking a breath, grounding yourself, pausing before you just blah, spit everything out. It's going to be super important. And the easiest way to prevent this information overload, to prevent this word vomit, is to use some humor. Laugh at yourself a little bit. This week, this energy is all about being authentic. And so, this is a post I made in our school community at the beginning of the month with Mercury joining Jupiter and Gemini. And so, we talk about how information overload and how being truly authentic with your expression is a major theme for this month. And saying what you mean authentically, expressing yourself, saying truly what you mean, not what you believe you should say. Say what you feel, not what you think you should say. Truly express yourself authentically. This will help you prevent overanalyzing and digging into every little detail. Be yourself, laugh at yourself a little bit, and the universe will support you. Don't worry about the FOMO. People are, I mean, that's going to be probably a big theme this week, FOMO. Everyone tripping, freaking out about this or that. Oh my gosh, this is going on, that's going on. It's like, nah, take a breath, go for a walk, ground yourself with some physical activity, maybe journal, and that will help you turn all of this mental buzz, all this chatter, all this chaos going on in your head and help you turn it into clarity. The sun's going to be coming in, it's going to be burning off a lot of this. It's magnifying all the analytical energy that's going on, but it's also going to help burn through and cut through the illusions that Rahu has been bringing us with the Gemini, Jupiter, with Mercury all coming together with Rahu, amplifying everything, giving us that obsessive nature. And so be bold, be authentic, and clarity will come to you. So this is, like I said, a post from Mercury, Jupiter, and Gemini that I put up in the community. You can pause the video and read through this. This is all just going to be amplified by the sun coming through and joining these three energies. So go through, pause the video. You could read these, and we will continue with the week. So Monday, 22-4 life path with 16-7 energy. The theme for the day, intelligent building. The 22 life path, all about intuitive practicality. You got the double two energies amplifying themselves to bring you the structure that is the four. So the four sides, bang, there's no escaping the lessons and work that you have to do. And the 22 is all about intuitiveness to figure out how to go about doing this work. The 22 is all about building structures and systems and creating things by actually doing the work. And so the way you access this 22 life path is through using 16-7 energy, 7 energy with the flavors of the 1 and the 6. 7 energy is introspective. It's all about intellectual exploration. It is another intuitive energy. It's a divine number that, so the 7 energy tends to teach through material loss, tends to teach through isolation, introspection, whereas the 2 energy in the master 2, the 11, teaches through inspiring, breathing life into you. So take a step back, use your brain, and figure out what it is you're actually going to be building. The moon is amplifying this. Monday, ruled by the moon, is amplifying all of this energy. Tuesday, June 17th, is a 23-5 life path. So a 5 life path flavored with the 2 and 3 energy. And we access that life path by utilizing 8 energy. That's going to be being flavored with the 1 and 7 energy. So the theme for the day, karmic change. The 5 life path, change, adaptability, curiosity, independence, versatility. It's a very social number, which is being magnified by the 2, once again, divine intuition, and the 3, communication. So this is an extremely social, get out there, talk, go through the karmic change, let the universe guide you to where you need to be. Tuesday being ruled by Mars, taking us back to, where are we at? Right here, taking us back to Mars entering Leo with Ketu, all being ruled by Saturn, karma, coming back through this karmic Saturn Mars energy, hitting us again right here on Tuesday, the Mars ruled day. So this is all about karmic change. Take action, use the 1 energy with the 7 energy, 1 new beginnings, action, go out there, get it, start it, use the intelligence that you've been building, and allow the karmic change to take place. Wednesday, ruled by Mercury, communication, amplifying the Jupiter and Sun, all in Gemini, big communication day. 24, 6 life path with 18 and 9 energy. So the 6 life path being flavored with the 2 energy and the 4 energy, intuition and work to build up to selfless service, family, community, cooperation, creating welcoming environments. 24-6 life path, very welcoming because you have the 2 supporting divine energy with the structure and discipline of the 4, creating this selfless service life path. And the way we access this, new beginnings, karma, building up to completion. So completion of service, completion of the transition that began over here, completing that energy. This is going to be a day of focus, intense emotions. Thursday, June 19th, being ruled by Jupiter. Theme for the day, divine beginnings. We have the 2 and the 5 energy coming back here, giving us the 7 life path. We access this through the 1 and 9 energy. 1, new beginnings, 9, conclusions, human focused energy, all giving us this 1 energy. So spirituality, expressive, analytical, artistic energy coming from the life path. We access that with new beginnings, leadership, self-reliance, vitality. This day is all about being bold. Utilize that Jupiter energy. Go for it. Use that 1 energy, that aggressive, stand on your own, carve your own path with that 9 ego of, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to finish this thing. You start it, you finish it right here with the Jupiter blessings helping support us and guide us through this transition, through this work day. That's all building up to the 25/7 life path. Friday, Venus day, the 17/8 life path with 22 day energy. So we have intuitive transformation, all being given to us by the beautiful and supporting the beautiful Venus energy from Friday. So 8 energy, karma, power, success. It requires material and spiritual balance. It is structured discipline. And so the way we access this power, this success, the way we clear some of this karma that we've built up from our accumulated karma, the current karma we're experiencing, and how we avoid creating new karma for ourselves is by utilizing this divine intuition, the magnified feminine energy of the 20, the tactful, diplomatic, supportive energy, all magnifying and being magnified by the beautiful Venus energy. intuitive transformation right here on Friday. Karmic life path with this 20 energy. Oh, it's so beautiful. I cannot wait for it. Brings us to Saturday, ruled by Saturn. 9 life path being flavored by the 1 and the 8, new beginnings, karma, completions, with the 21-3 energy from the day, from the 21st, new beginnings, divine intuition, 3. So this is playful conclusions. This is wrapping up that week all before we transition out of it. Right here is Mercury leaves. So we have this massive high energy week building. This is the midweek, middle of the month of this middle of the year monthly energy, doing that work. This is a heavy work week. Take advantage of the energy, let it compound, do the work, listen to the universe, make the adjustments, allow the universe to guide you to where you need to be, and utilize some of that playful 3 energy, optimistic, ambitious, creative, fun, communication. Communicate with others, allow the universe to guide you how it needs to. And then on Sunday, Mercury will be leaving. It'll be a nice little relief as Mercury leaves and enters the emotional sign of Cancer. So this is all I have for you today. If you like this post, if you're interested in that post and you are watching this on YouTube, check out the link in the description. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Glad to help however I can, and I will talk to you again soon.